And this is Krishna explained to Arjuna this beautiful chapter. So the chapter name itself is Knowledge of the Absolute. So we are having the series of knowing the Krishna, giving the knowledge. He's the bestower of knowledge. So in the previous two shlokas, he mentioned about how the devatas worship. He mentioned about that and how there's limitations to the enjoyments in this planets which we revolve around. So that he mentioned. Then in the 24th shloka, he mentions about the impersonalism and also how he is personally there. Then because of these, the philosophers or scholars or the so-called intelligent, he especially says they are unintelligent. Because of the small knowledge, they do not know his superior nature, which is imperishable and supreme. So that he mentions. Now we need to understand why Krishna mentions this in this shloka, that he knows everything from the past, future, and the present. We are living entities. We are living in the present. We know as of now what is happening, but we do not know what is going to happen in the future. Of course, we done something. We have done something in the past. We try to recover from that, or we try to correct it. So we want to recreate it in a better manner. That is how we are living. So that's how we say advancement or improvement. So that's how the world is running. But Krishna is not like that. We see the present and plan the future, but Krishna sees the future and he plans the present. So there's a difference. So for a better example, say suppose a child has some disease and the mother takes to the hospital. The doctor recognizes the area of infection, and he symptomatically, okay, he systematically starts infusing so many things. He'll put so many injections. So he'll start giving the treatment. So the child will feel very aggravated. He feels that the pain is more when the treatment is given than before. But the doctor knows by giving this kind of a treatment, the child will get cured and it will become healthier. So similarly, this is the same dynamic example which applies to our life also, where Krishna will come to us and he will do something for us. It may be feeling very painful for us, or it may be difficult for us, or sometimes it may be very nice for us. So we don't know what he will do, but he has something for us in the future. So when you come to Krishna, when you pray to Krishna, this is what happens. Krishna gives according to our ability to take, our ability to absorb. So that is how Krishna is. So he plans our life. So that is the difference between a devotee's life and the general people who are not devotee of Krishna, devotee of the Lord. So this is a major difference. So the moment when we come to Krishna consciousness, or when we are practicing this, we still see the problems persist. We see that there are so many obstacles which coming, and we think that I have been worshipping, I have been chanting, I have been reading. Still, I'm going through so much of things in the face of my life. But there's something better future which Krishna will plan for us. So that is the understanding. So he knows everything, but we don't know anything. Because and we also forget the past also. That is our capacity, our memory is we cannot remember everything. So his appearance and our birth is completely different. He appears, he knows everything. In the 4th chapter also, Krishna mentions to Arjuna that both you and me have passed many lifetimes. You don't remember, I remember everything. So that way, Krishna is establishing his supremacy. He remembers everything. And in fact, in Mahabharata also, and also if you see the pastimes of Krishna, he mentions so many things from the previous lives, um, past activities also, and even in other leelas also, he mentions about how he was earlier. So, and he mentions about he describes various living entities. So like this, there are so many things we will learn, understand. But still, Krishna has to behave normally like us. That's why Krishna says, the moment I come in a human form like this, people will think that I am normal like that. So if you see Rama also, today's Ram Navami, Rama behaved as if he doesn't know anything. Krishna, you see, Sita is abducted. Rama is searching for Sita along with Lakshmana. But he is the Supreme Lord himself. He's coming here. Okay, he's praying for he's crying, so he's going into the forest. He's setting an example for us. That is the whole thing in Lord's pastimes. If he says that yeah, I know future, yeah, in the future I will release Sita, I know I will kill Ravana, it will not work out that way. So then all the Vanaras and Hanuman, everyone will think, okay, fine, so Rama is going to anyways kill, so we should not do anything. So that will be the situation. So Lord assumes the different forms and behaves in a normal way, and other forms also, as if he doesn't know anything. If you see, he'll go to a rishi and he will ask, "What happened? Can you tell me?" And if you see Yashoda also, he acts as if he doesn't know anything. Okay, when Yashoda is chastising, he starts crying like a baby. So it's his Leela, it's his Yoga Maya, which is, making us relish. So it is giving pleasure to the devotees. So his appearance, his pastimes are actually pleasure giving for the devotees. So we again and again read about his pastimes so that we get that relishment. Okay, Krishna has thorn in his feet. Okay, it gives pain to devotees. So it gives immense pain in our heart also. And he's swinging in the jhula, so it gives pleasure to the devotees. It gives pleasure to us. So whatever his activity, whether he is a thief or whether he is a lover of the gopis, he gives pleasure to everybody, all his devotees. So that is Krishna's pastime. Okay, so we need to understand why Lord behaves like us, but his appearance and our birth is completely different. So we should not compare it. So from the Ramayana, which today is Ramanavami. So if you see, Ramayana discusses about so many things. The whole Ramayana, if you see, it's only centered about Rama and his activities, nothing else. Okay, so everything is circling around to this one personality and his activities, how he ideally lived a life as a husband, as a son, as a father, okay, and as a guide to others also. In fact, if you see, when Ravana was killed, after killing Ravana, he shot the arrows and Ravana is dead. He's lying there. So Rama says, Vibhishana, go and perform his last rites. You're the natural, the biological, the brother. So you need to perform the last rites. So we'll all pray for him. You see, Rama, even though Ravana considered Rama as enemy, but Rama, here he's acting in such a way that he is giving us lessons in that also. So he doesn't see anybody as his enemy. Okay? Even in the case of Vali also. Vali accused Rama that you're a betrayer. You shot me from hiding behind a tree. So like that he accuses him. But Rama says, since I am from the Raghu dynasty and I am the son of Dasharath, we have the right to protect any living entity. So I killed you like an animal because you behaved like an animal, and you first of all were immoral. You abducted Sugriva's wife. So that is the reason you are treated like an animal. So there's in this reference, a animal can be killed. An animal can be killed even from hiding in the bush or behind a tree. So Rama explains this very beautifully. Just like the hunters, they hide somewhere on top of the tree or behind the tree and they shoot arrows. So finally, Vali accepts his mistakes after some, there's a conversation in Ramayana. It is very nicely given. So Vali accepts his mistakes and he asks for forgiveness. He asks for boon also. So that's how Rama is. Okay. So if you see in this sloka, Arjuna's questions are answered. Arjuna in the previous chapter he was asking, and here so much information is there. Just 30 shlokas, but so much he's explaining to Arjuna about his higher nature and what exactly Krishna himself is. So this is a beautiful chapter we have to go through. He establishes his supremacy over everybody. We think that okay, I am one person. I'm trying to read. Uh, there's there's always this kind of people you'll always bump into. You'll meet. Okay, yeah, I know Krishna is there, but he is also one among the so many gods. And okay, he did something powerful that time, but now he's gone. So people think in a different way. Okay, so we have to be away from these kind of bad associations, which will demean the Supreme Lord or put them into little position by other people. So we always have to disassociate or try to avoid these kind of hearing, which actually poisons our mind also. For example, if you see in Rama's pastimes also, Kaikeyi loved Rama more than Bharata. Such a affection mother she was, Kaikeyi. She always loved Rama. And what was the reason for behaving such a way to banish him to forest and coronate Bharata? Is because of the bad association, the poison filled by Mantara. Mantara reminded uh, the incidents of how Dasharath was saved and you took two boons. So utilize that. If Rama becomes king, he will not respect you. He will keep Kaushalya on top, Dasharath, and you all will be like he'll not keep you happy. So so this is the bad association. So we need to be away from that. So even in our life, people will come across when initially when we start Krishna consciousness. Are, why are you chanting? This is all not required. So the world is so much there, so much there, so much is thrown around you. Enjoy it. Uh, this is all later on. We'll see. Anyways, God has given you such a nice parents, beautiful life, so much nice money, bungalow, car, everything. So why do you have to do always Rama Krishna? So leave everything. I mean, this is not required. This is not the time. This is the time to enjoy. People will poison like that, like Mantara in us to forget Ram. But if you see Kaikeyi, she was always remembering Ram. But there's one moment of this association that takes us away. So similarly, we have to be very careful in our association, even in the temple also, or among the devotees also. So devotees means, see, I was reading through some, I mean, the quotes. So I saw, I saw through this. This is a very nice thing. So there are two things in devotees' life. One is Krishna, and the other is devotees who describe about Krishna. These are the two people or relatives which will always be in my life. So one is Krishna directly himself in my life, and the devotees around me. who are relatives, actual relatives. So they are the relatives because they are all related to Krishna, and I am also related to Krishna. So they will discuss or describe about Krishna. So they will, whatever their activities or discussions or talks, it will remind me of Krishna. If that is not there, you're wasting your time. So choose your association properly. So that is our future. Yesterday itself, I was reading about my Guru Maharaj quote. It is a very nice quote. I'll just read. I have in my mobile. It was very beautiful. Okay, so His Holiness Jayapataka Maharaj says, "What is the big difference between human being and an animal?" So the difference is that the human being can understand what is the purpose of life. But if you go to a normal human being in the material world who's conditioned, so we are all conditioned. There are so many people. Somehow here and there, by Lord's mercy, we have come. So here Guru Maharaj says that what is the purpose of life? They don't have the slightest idea. Make money, be happy, wander around, listen to music, die. They don't have any clear idea what the overall scheme is, what is the grand purpose of life. Have we come with any higher purpose? They don't know. But a human being has the intelligence to know that there is purpose to life. We can be freed from the laws of the material world. We can realize the Supreme Personality of Godhead. We can go back to the spiritual world in this lifetime. It is the real purpose of human life. So the person who knows the real human purpose life, so then he will understand that, okay, I'm not here to just enjoy, make money, go here and there and die later. So that is not the purpose. Very beautifully explained in this quote. Okay, so we have to choose either Ram or Aram. So there's a difference. Yeah. So actually everybody wants Aram. Aram se rehna ka bhai, life mein. So that is what. But we don't choose Ram. There's a difference between that. So we have to be always alert in our spiritual life. Um, Lord Rama leaves Ayodhya when they were sleeping because he didn't want to increase their sadness or their pain. So, um, so we will also lose bhakti when we are not alert. Okay, we have to be always alert. When I should always be alert that I should not lose this consciousness. I should not lose my bhakti. So every day when you pray, what should I pray to the Lord? I have photos in my house. I have deities in my house. I go to the temple. So what should I pray? I should pray that please keep me in bhakti. So this is my future. Okay, I am living in my present, but I don't know my future, whether I will remain in bhakti or not. So I should always pray that please keep me away from Maya. Even Srila Prabhupada was praying. So they asked disciples, secretaries. So Srila Prabhupada, we see that you're the Acharya, but what do you pray? What is your prayers? So Prabhupada says, I pray that I should not be in Maya. I pray to Krishna that please keep me away from Maya. Then they were shocked. So, Prabhupada, you're an acharya, you're a pure devotee. Uh, so, why do you pray like that? So, Prabhupada says that no, though this is the circumstance that Maya is very strong, she may anytime keep me in Maya. So, I should always pray that I should be away from Maya. I don't know what the future is. So, my goal here is devotees. Our goal should be that, oh, I should always be away from Maya. If you are caught in Maya, then what is Maya? Illusion. And what is illusion? Bodily concept of life. And what is bodily concept of life? There's so many species, so many variedness you see in this world. I can fall into anything. And I don't know that when I'll come out of this. So this is grand arrangement by Maya. So I should be always be alert in spiritual journey, and it shouldn't be a weakness. Okay, Maya knows our weakness. You may chant properly, you may be very nice devotee, all that, but she will come in some or the other way. So once there was a big sabha, just this allegorical example. There was a big sabha, and there were many people who came. Like recently, we went to Guru Agnya. Many, I think some of you have come. So there was a big sabha, and there was this grand celebration happening. So on the stage, many leaders were sitting. So then after the sabha over, so towards the end they'll make announcements. So there were a lot of people who came up with the donations. So the speaker asked, okay, if you want to donate something, dana, charity, so we'll keep running this program. So like this, so there was ask for the charity. So somebody donated 5,000, somebody 10,000. So like this, there were so many. So announcements being made. This Prabhu donated 5,000. This Mataji donated 10,000. Like this, so it was happening. Then one person came and he spoke in the ear of the speaker. He said, Prabhuji, I will donate 10 lakhs, but let it be anonymous. So not tell my name, he said. So yeah, then he very happily, that speaker said, there's a anonymous, he doesn't want to name himself, that there's a big donation, 10 lakhs. So everybody clapped. So everybody clapped. Then again he went to the speaker and he said, Prabhuji, you said 10 lakhs. Yes, it is anonymous, but you please tell the crowd that the donor is in this sabha only. So he said, okay, Prabhuji, I'll tell it. So again he went to the mic and he said, the 10 lakh donation which was given, so he's there in this sabha only. So everybody started clapping. So after some time, again he got up and he went to the speaker and he said, Prabhuji, these things you said is fine. Yeah, you said 10 lakh donation, he's there in Sabha. Can you please tell them that, this is my request, that can you please tell that the donor is actually on the stage? So he got little annoyed, the speaker. He said, okay, Prabhuji, I'll inform. So again, for the third time, he went and he said, devotees, this 10 lakh donation which we received, the person he's in Sabha and he's on the stage, he said. So everybody again started clapping. Oh, then people will look around. Oh, someone is there in the stage. Will give. Okay. Then again, after some time, he came and he said, Prabhuji, you said that anonymous person donated and he's on the stage, he's in the sabha, that's fine. But can you just tell that the person is sitting in the first row, fourth chair? I said. So this Prabhuji actually got irritated and he said, Prabhuji, why can't I tell your name directly? No, Prabhu, this is anonymous donation. I don't want to mention, I don't want my name to come there. Okay. So finally, the speaker went and said, okay, the person who donated 10 lakhs, he's there in the sabha, on the stage, the first row and fourth chair. So everybody started clapping, everybody started shouting. So then the program got over and he gave a check also and they presented the check also in the bank. So there's someone who collected the check, went to the bank and the check returned. Okay. And they were shocked. Okay, we did so much of announcement. Everybody was clapping again and again. And this check got returned. 10 lakhs did not get deposited to the temple. So they went to the donor's house and they asked, see, Prabhuji, you said 10 lakhs, you gave everything. We made so much announcements, all that. So what is this check got written, Prabhuji? So can you please look into it? Because the bank has actually, put a penalty on us also. I think you also have received. So then the Prabhuji said, Prabhuji, this was an anonymous donation. So I have not mentioned my name in the check also. So we'll see devotees like this who want to get recognized, but at the same time, they don't want to do anything. Okay. So we'll meet these kind of devotees also in the movement. Okay. So this is just one example that somehow there is a tinge in us that I want to get recognized, I want to become a leader, I want to get recognized, and my name should come there, or someone should put my name there, or they should mention my name, then there's a joy which comes to us. There's this nice feeling here. So, actual devotee does not like to behave like this. You see, Srila Prabhupada never put himself in the front. When he started ISKCON, Krishna consciousness movement, he never presented himself first. Whereas the other Swamijis or other spiritual leaders who went to the Western country, they always presented themselves first. I am such and such guru, I do these things, and this is how it is. But he was not like that. He always was in the back. He always presented Krishna and Krishna's philosophy. If you read Srila Prabhupada books, he never has, if you see, it's his words, Srila Prabhupada books, his words. But if you see, you don't see his ego coming in between. You'll understand that. So that is the purity of his books. Okay, it's Krishna's words. So in fact, he himself reads his books and he says that this is Krishna's words. So that is what we have to understand. What our life is, what our purpose of life is. So our life is not about myself, it's about Krishna and he being center of our attraction. So that is our future, and that is what the devotees present also should be. Past, we would have done something, we should forget that. Anyways, Lord has given us the forgetfulness nature. But at the same time, we pray to Lord that I should not forget you. That is the prayer. Okay. So this is what we have to always understand. Okay. So it's already time up. I'm heading to another class. Thank you very much, devotees, for your time and the opportunity. Hare Krishna. Dandavat pranam to all the devotees. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Dandavat pranam.